All right, so tell us your name and your background, and yeah.
Okay, my name is Corayne, and my indigenous name is ATAYAL, and I'm Saisiat. My tribe is from Hsinchu Da'ai tribe. Yeah, and I just graduated from Jingshan High School Indigenous Art and Culture class, and I'm going to study in Donghua University, Hualien, this year.
Okay. Yeah. What are you going to study there?
Ethnic relations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What do you hope to focus on? Like, is there any like what part of like ethnic relations or indigenous are you interested in?
I think like any ethnic culture, every culture, yeah, I want to learn because I want to do like culture ambassador kind of job. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So bringing your culture to other people.
Yeah,
or,
I want to let more people like foreign country to know about Taiwanese indigenous culture and its beauty.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you went to like an indigenous arts program. Like how was
Arts and culture.
Arts and culture. How was that like?
So we studied Taiwanese indigenous culture and then some arts project, traditional art, and mostly is learning the indigenous traditional songs and dance. Yeah.
Okay. And so what does your like, because a lot of times, yeah, young people, like not all of them are really interested in like the traditional culture. Like how was that for you, and what is it important to you?
Before I entered this class, I'm not really into indigenous culture because I not really know I'm indigenous. I'm half indigenous. And then it's because I met some of my friends when I was in like indigenous speaking contest, and then some of them are studying that class, and then they told me about that and what they learning in that school. So I think I'm touched by that. So makes me want to like get to know about my indigenous identity.
Yeah. So you said you didn't know much about it like before?
Before, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then so now you go to like the Saisiat, like the festivals and
yeah,
I think
bars,
yeah. Did you? When was your first time going to
that? Since I grew up, every time.
Oh, you guys go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of grew up around the culture. But
yeah.
You didn't.
But because we live in the city, so it's not really have the environment and opportunity for me to like learn my culture.
Right. Okay. So how did you get involved with Indigenous Bridges and this program, Canoe Journey?
Oh, I'm not going to that.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But because my father is friends of Tony, yeah, so that's why I have this opportunity to, you know, how to say, to join the.
Hopefully we can arrange that she can join us on the canoe journey this year.
Oh, okay.
Because she'll be in Seattle actually during the same time. So,
oh, all right.
So that's not really definite because we'd like to get her out there.
Okay. So she's not going to.
She can explain.
Yeah.
Oh,
so what are you doing as a youth ambassador?
I'm going to Alaska this July.
Oh.
Yeah. To attend the Indigenous higher education, international higher education thing. Yeah. To culture exchange with other countries, indigenous.
Oh wow. Is that through Indigenous Bridges or is
no.
different program?
I'm going with my professor in Donghua.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So how Yeah, so is that like a gathering of different indigenous people,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
mostly
yeah.
people living in Alaska?
No, gathering with different countries.
Oh,
Indigenous,
okay.
yeah.
So what do you hope to like gain from there, like, or contribute, like?
It's like my dream to like, met a lot of different ethnic group, and well, I just hope I can like met different indigenous youth or maybe elders, and then learn something from them, and they will like really appreciate it. And,
yeah. So how important, like what indigenous issues are important to you in Taiwan, like right now?
Issues.
Yeah, like there's just
right now, yeah. I think like races. Yeah, it's still happening. My like around me, like my classmates, or even me. Like when I like take a bus, and then the bus driver asks me like, "Are you indigenous?" And then like, yes, I am. And then he just says something like some jokes and like call me savage, and he think it's funny, but no, it's not.
Yeah, so that still happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and some people think Taiwan is like really friendly place, but actually, well, it's not really. Still has something to do.
So how do you hope to change that? Like,
how do I hope to change that? Well, I don't really know how to change, because that's keep happening like really long time, and I don't know how to.
Yeah.
Awareness is probably one of the biggest ways to affect change, I think.
Yeah.
Make people aware of it.
And I guess like this sort of racism also happens with indigenous in the U.S. and in Alaska and the different places. So how do you hope to maybe exchange with them and like talk about this topic, or what do you think are some of the shared? You think you have something to share with them, or not just on grounds of like the racism, but like being indigenous and like.
Maybe about because my interest is like arts. So maybe I mostly like to talk about like traditional instruments, traditional songs, and some arts craft. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm interested in.
Yeah. So as like are you like a youth ambassador for the Indigenous Bridges, and like what do you do for that? Like what's your kind of duties, or like for
Oh, okay. The Indigenous Bridges, they provide students like us scholarship, and then give us opportunity to like learn different culture, and like some like international culture exchange events. Like last time we have an online culture exchange with University of Texas, and then give us opportunity to like let them know about Taiwanese indigenous festivals and culture, and then we get to know about Texas culture, and
Texas.
that's really interesting.
Right. Okay. And can you talk a little bit about like this benefit concert, or how are you involved in it, and like what it's gonna do?
So you're going to explain it. You're just going to talk about yourself.
Oh, so...
It's basically all she's going to do is just going to be an introduction, and her and Howard actually will have a short performance where he has a video that he plays.
Oh, okay.
And so basically it's just an opportunity for them to introduce themselves, and for the people that are at the concert to be able to see some of the actual people that will be benefiting from the event. So that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anything else on like like indigenous rights or indigenousness, like maybe like land rights or like maybe like the transitional justice or like anything that you're interested on like that side of the part? Because that's what like indigenous people in America are kind of like fighting for that too. So like, is there anything you can think of?
I think like the names are indigenous names that the government won't let us just put out our indigenous name in our language. We have to put Chinese name and together, and or maybe translate the indigenous language to Chinese. But the problem is, I don't think that's how to say, like, I want people to know my name and the correct way to say it, and if they want me to like translate to Chinese, and that won't be the correct way. Like my name is ATAYAL, and Chinese don't have Y, so going to be like ATAYAL, and that's really different. And I just maybe in the future, if I have like chance, I want to make that right. Yeah,
Okay.
want to fight for that. Our names. Yeah.
All right. Anything else? I think that's all the questions. Anything else you want to say, or are you?
I think that's it.
That's it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was
Okay.
very good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Excellent.